What made the Civil Rights Act of 1960 so important? Have you ever wondered how a single piece of legislation could change the course of a nation? The Civil Rights Act of 1960 did just that. This landmark federal law put an end to legal racial segregation and discrimination enforced by states, especially in the southern United States. It specifically outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin in public accommodations, employment, and federally funded programs. This act marked a decisive moment in American history, as it represented a significant federal intervention aimed at protecting individual rights against state-sanctioned racial oppression. From a libertarian perspective, the importance of the Civil Rights Act lies in its role in dismantling government-supported racial discrimination. Libertarians believe that the government should treat all individuals equally under the law. The act was necessary because many states failed to uphold constitutional rights for African Americans. Federal action became essential to ensure equal protection for all citizens. While libertarians typically prefer minimal government interference, many acknowledge that federal intervention was needed to dismantle legalized racial discrimination enforced by local governments. However, the act sparked debates among libertarians, particularly regarding its regulation of private businesses. Some libertarians argue that it limited the rights of private property owners to exclude or discriminate against individuals. They see this as an infringement on property rights and freedom of association. Still, the drafters of the act included exemptions for religious organizations, small businesses, and private clubs to balance civil rights protections with civil liberties. The nonviolent activism that led to the Civil Rights Act is also consistent with libertarian values. Activists like Martin Luther King Jr. exemplified individual courage and challenged state oppression without resorting to violence. This approach embodies the libertarian ideal of seeking justice through peaceful means. In practical terms, the Civil Rights Act of 1960 helped dismantle institutional racism embedded in law. It opened doors for greater social and economic participation for minorities. While libertarians may critique the expansion of government power involved, the act remains a vital example of government acting to protect individual rights when local authorities failed to do so. The Civil Rights Act of 1960 was important because it ended government-enforced racial discrimination, upheld the principle of equal treatment under the law, and was achieved through courageous nonviolent activism. It represents a complex but necessary federal intervention to protect individual rights while raising ongoing questions about the limits of government regulation in private affairs.